Hey, welcome from Booster to Sleeve channel, and today this is our second video and we will be opening this Commander Legends Draft booster box. So by the way, small anecdotes. So the highlight of this edition is Jeska, which you can find as a Planeswalker, and originally this was a legendary creature in Judgment. And in the same block, you could find Kamal, which was his brother, and Balthor, which was also in Torment, which was the kind of the father of both. So really cool to find her back in this edition. So without further ado, let's go to our opening here. Really looking forward to open Mana Drain or Jewel Lotus, as I got a Vampiric Tutor in the previous video, so really looking forward to hit at least one of those. I'm also looking forward to hit at least 3 visits for my personal commanders. And also, by the way, today we'll only open 12 booster, not 24, because I'm still hoping at least to open a few boosters with my friends and to have a draft. So I will put probably 12 packs on the side that I will not open. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those I will open them, and those I will not. I will keep them for a draft together, hoping soon. So let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So here we go. Wish me luck. And let's see what we get. It's not really easy to open this one. There you go. So I will skip the commands and probably check on the uncommands. Oopsie. Anamorphic Expanse. Go. So what do we get? Okay, Nidor Nightblade, Golem Artisan. Interesting if you do something with artifacts. Scaled Behemoth and Nevinral Disc. So interesting. So in this edition, they have legendary creature which literally have this effect when it dies if you pay 1. So quite cool reference. So good re-edition. And the 2 legendary creatures, which are both uncommons. Funny story about Tormod the Desecrator. So really emblematic magic card is Tormod Script, which is an artifact which costs 0 and in fact can exile a graveyard. So this is the first time they decided to have at least the creature, which is Tormod. So which is in fact legendary creature, so you can put even it as a commander. And the foil is the Marble Diamond, also a re-edition. So each of one has been reedited. So it means you have the white here and you have one for each color of magic. So that's it. So we'll put the foil here, the legendary non-rare here, rares here, and the rest here. Okay, so funny, interesting booster, but nothing specific of value or interest. Those boosters are really horrible to open. I would definitely prefer to open the collector boosters. There you go. Oh, by the way, first re-edition of Kifkin, so it's a totally new card, which we see Kifkin, which were first appearing in was Lowin. So back in the days. Armillary sphere, interesting one, an interesting command. So I would say I would put it somewhere, at least to keep some interesting ones. Okay, we go with the commands. Monstrous Onslaught, Dreamstone, Hedron, and okay, Feast of Succession. Probably an interesting card to draft in that edition because -4/-4 to all creatures is quite powerful. So the rare is Court of Grace. So we have the full cycle for this edition. So I have one in each color. So this is the white one. Probably the white and the green seems to be the most interesting one. And here we got, interesting, Arclos Lagan Mystic. So the legendary, really interesting one. And Artem. And highlight color for the foil. Here you go. Legendary, the rare. And the rest goes here. Here you go. Command Tower. Always happy to see one. Definitely a must-have in any commander deck. Commander Sphere, also interesting one. Keep them aside, always useful. Caesar's Ring. Okay, we go with the uncommons. Vorflight, Sandstone, Oracle, and Burning Hanger. And the rare is Flanking Arrow. Okay, uncommon Jury, and Azure. And the foil is Scholar of Stars. So far, it's not crazy, huh? Okay, Viscera here is always an interesting one. You can use it in Pauper and also as a way of sacrificing your creatures, so it's quite a cool card. Sacrificing your own creature in Magic is really powerful. Okay, Palace Sentinels, so quite nice, especially in Pauper to become the Monarch. Same, Opal Palace, quite cool in Commander. Fiery Covenant, which by the way was an uncommon before, so it's been downshifted, so can now be used also in Pauper, so quite cool to do 2 damage to a non-pirate creature. Here you go, uncommons. Nothing crazy. And here we go, we have the Court of Cunning, so it's the blue court. Here we have legendary Croc, the Thumbless, which by the way has the same effect as I think one of the artifact, which normally is a finger, which should be its own finger. It was in Mirrodin, something like that. And Breaches Brazen. New commander also. And we have a rare Horizon Stone. Foil. Nice. Well, let me put it there. Let's continue. Here you go. Too many commands and commands. Okay, we got Path of Ancestry, and this one was in one of the Precon decks on Commander back in the days, so quite difficult to get, so you can find some in those boosters, which is always appreciated. Prophetic Prism, really cool. So I play a play set of those in my Tron paper deck. Here you go, uncommons, Hero's Blade and Horizon Scholar, and our rare is Jeska's Will. Cool. Here we go. Aromi and Alana. And what do we got? The foil Confiscate. Really powerful card, especially in Commander, huh? Or in Draft Commander, I would say. Because confiscating your opponent's Commander is quite painful, but super powerful at some point. Here we go. Elvic Visionary, nice card. Here you go, Fire Demon, so the red one. Here you go, Demonic Lore. I am happy. Finally get a 3-visit, so fabulous. This will go in my Sliver Commander deck, definitely. So, yay, happy to get this one. Slaughter the Strong, also interesting fact. It was downshifted, so before it was a rare. So, but the effect is quite powerful, especially in Commander limited. So we got a Biowaste Blob, so a Ooze Lord. So now you can build interesting Commander on Ooze if you want to. Here you go, 2 uncommons and Accurate Storm as a foil. Oh, and interesting. So we got the Prismatic Piper, which is the S rarity. So this is normally the one that you can have access in during the draft. If you didn't manage to pick a commander from the color that you need, and it has partner, so it can really helps you in defining your combination of color during the draft in Commander Legends. So funny card. Here you go, we're halfway. So right now I'm just happy about the uncommon I opened. Let's see what we get. Okay, really cool to have the Find Hard helps. The last time they were printed, I think it was like in those kind of collector, not Precon, but those collector boxes, and you had it in the same as the one where you could find Jace the Mind Sculptor. So it was like the 20th most emblematic card of Magic. It was for celebrating the 20th anniversary, in fact, of Magic. And those were, in fact, reprinted in this one, so only foils. So it's really nice to see them reprinted in a non-limited product. So pretty cool. Again, the fire one. Palace Sentinels, again, cool. The green one. Return to Dust. Humble Defector. And Spider and Elvish Dreadlord. Nothing crazy. Same for the uncommons. And the foil is Hive-Light Massacre. Okay. Legendary here and rare here. Cool. So there we go. I believe in the cards, so here you go. Something cool. I'm also looking for the enemy lands that are complementing the non-enemy Battle Bonds lands. So hoping to get some here too. Arcane Signet, cool. So first time printed in those Brawl decks, Precon decks, and quickly became a staple also in Commander. So having it reprinted here is really appreciated for Commander's player. And we have a Promise of Tomorrow as a rare. And we have, wow, nice! Akroma, Vision of Ixidor as a mythic. And we got a Makeshift Munition foil. So nice. I think it's our first mythic. So one mythic and a rare in this booster. It's quite nice. With a Signet, Arcane Signet. So it's definitely not a bad booster, I have to admit. So yeah, it's our first mythic. Hope we got some others in the 4 left packs. There you go. I will go probably a bit quicker. So, bananas. Okay, interesting. So this one, Fall from Favor. So many people say, it's super good in Pauper, probably like you manage to either temporarily manage a threat on the board and you become the monarch. So let's see how if it becomes quite real in the meta. Okay, so uncommons. So I was talking about Pauper, of course. And we have a Command Beacon. So Command Beacon is also definitely a staple in Commander. It's quite cool to be able to bounce back your commander directly from your command zone to your hand. So this is rare. And here we go again, a Prismatic Piper. So, Oopla. Here we go. Too many cards in boosters. So I put it there. And we'll continue. Okay, useful. Okay, here we go. We arrive to the commands. Skill Miniature. Concubage Witches. So this is interesting one. So if I'm not mistaken, this one is also played in Pauper. So it's quite cool. Huh? So if you just tap it, you deal 1 damage to any target, which is quite cool. But there is also a counterpart, which means that after that, an opponent can target also any target and does one damage. So it's a really powerful card, but it has its downside, I would say. So cool one. Okay, Sakamishi's Will as the rare. And here we go, a nice Raptor Spire as foil and 2 uncommons legendary creatures. There you go, 2 left to go. So what do we got here? Sunset Pyramid. So first printed in Amonkhet, really powerful card. So let you draw, and after that scry. Magus of the Order. So interesting card. Same, there was a cycle of Magus and Commanders in the past, and the only one that was left was the green one. So this one finally got printed here in Commander Legend, knowing that Commander Legend as an edition has been delayed many different times. So players were really asking, like, when will we get this green Magus? And that's it. That's finally hit here. So quite cool. You can tutor directly a creator to the battlefield. A rare. This is blue-white, a rare legendary, and Pirate's Cut Glasses form. There you go. Oh, this one was an uncommon. That's it. That's the last pack. So what do we get? Reclamation Sage, really cool one. So you got a creature, you destroy an artifact or an enchantment, very efficient, 2 for 1, fabulous. Grafted War Gear, so those were kind of the first equipment ever printed. Confiscate, this time non-foil, and Healthkite Courser, so we got Mythic. And what do we get here? 2 uncommon legendaries. So here you go. So thanks for watching. So to summarize, 12 boosters, we got 2 mythics, Akroma and the Healthkite. No enemy color lands, so I'm a bit disappointing on this one. We got at least 3 visits, so that's kind of crazy. This card seems like super difficult to get. It's still uncommon, but I got the impression that some rare, I put them more often than just this one, especially if you take into account when I opened the collector booster box, I didn't even get a single one like this. Otherwise, looking back at the uncommon commanders, I have a lot of duplicate, I get the impression, especially for Alana. Only Alana, in fact, I think, does duplicates. Interesting. One rare foil, Horizon Stone, which is nice at some point. You don't lose your mana. That's cool. And yeah, that's it. Not a crazy opening, I have to say. Hoping that you pull better card than me. So it was a pleasure. Looking forward seeing you in next video. In the meantime, please subscribe and push the thumb up button. We really need it because we're a new channel. But looking forward to seeing you in next video. Cheers.